Hi everyone, we're live. I'm Carly. This is Zoo to You, a virtual safari. We are back today inside Toyota Elephant Passage in our Greater One-Horned Rhino barn, where we are set to reveal our Rhino calf's name. It is actually her 2-month birthday today, so we're really excited to be able to time this announcement with her 2-month milestone. Today is also Earth Day, so happy Earth Day to everyone. And I'm so excited to be here with Chris, our keeper, and reveal this name. But first, I want to thank you all. We raised $39,000 through this Rhino calf naming contest. So thank you so very much. Even if your favorite name didn't win, please know that you were such an important part of supporting Denver Zoo during a difficult time, and you have made a huge difference. So thank you for that. And if you're the winning name and you get to see your name on the wall like I'm just about to show you, then congratulations. But no matter what, we want to thank you. Thank you to every dollar that you voted for the names, and thank you to a very generous anonymous donor who donated $10,000. So thank you to everyone. We're really excited. I think we have enough people here to go ahead and reveal, but first I'm gonna turn it over to Chris. You've seen Chris on a couple of these lives about the Rhino calf. Chris is such a dedicated keeper here in Toyota Elephant Passage, and I know that this Rhino calf has been so special to her and everyone. So without revealing the name, can you talk about why this name is so special to you?
The name is really special. When I'm choosing the names, everyone put a lot of thought and energy into why we chose the names that we chose. So this one definitely has some personal meaning to me, and I'm absolutely thrilled that we had so many votes cast for this winning name. And she is growing, she's doing fabulous, and we really do miss our public. We miss you all very much, and we just cannot wait to have the baby out on exhibit and guests to actually come and enjoy her. We do have a new weight on her, so she is growing, like I said, and she is well over 300 pounds now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so.
Do you want to tell people, we've said that when you donate to this naming foundation, you're going to be supporting rhinos here and in the wild. Would you like to say who is getting $5,000 of that $39,000?
Yes, I am so incredibly pleased to announce that through the naming contest and your very, very generous donations, we are actually going to donate $5,000 to the International Rhino Foundation. This is an organization near and dear to my heart. I work very closely with them on several projects, and they do amazing work for all 5 species of rhino. So again, thank you so much for the generous donations.
All right, I think we've made people wait long enough, so we're gonna kind of come over here. We have some footprints, and there's our little girl. And here, oh gosh, Tenzing is going to steal the show, but our baby girl's name is Juna, so I'm gonna try to get away there. So there you go, this is Juna. Say hello to Juna, everyone. We are so very happy to announce that this is her name. She'll go by Juna. That is what we're calling her now. It was the winning name. I think something like $13,000 was raised just for this name. So we appreciate it. Tenzing wants a little bit of that attention. She's just blocking her baby girl there. So what do you all think? Juna was very much the overwhelming winner, but we know people loved Pemba and Tali, and so did we. But we're happy to be able to announce finally that we're calling this one Juna. Chris, tell us what Juna means.
So the reason why this name is so very special for me is because Juna means treasure. And everyone, this calf truly is a treasure to us all on this team. We waited a very, very long time for our first Greater One-Horned calf. And for me personally, it is a 27-year wait that is done since my very last baby rhino. So Juna is every bit a precious, precious treasure.
Hi, Lala. Thanks for voting for Juna. That is the winning name. So she's 2 months old today. Chris says, you know, she is more than 300 pounds now. And I think the last time we did a live, she had just tipped the scales over 200.
Yeah.
So she's growing pretty fast. I hope y'all are enjoying this really good close-up. She's quite big now, too.
She is.
Let's see if we can get it. She likes to be close to Mom. Oh, she's getting some love. There's Juna getting love from Chris. Can we see the kind of beginnings of a horn starting to grow there on her nose?
Here it is.
There's her little horn. There's Mama. Hey, Jess. So our keepers wrote that up on the wall in chalk. Super safe for the rhinos. No worries on that end. We just thought it'd be a really fun, cute, creative way to announce her name, because she does love when we put chalk drawings on the wall. It's a little chilly, cloudy outside, so we wanted to keep them inside today just to be on the safe side. So everyone is saying hello to Juna. We are very excited. Here she is. Look at that. If you have any questions about Juna or Tenzing, her mom, or Greater One Horns in general, please let us know. How much did she weigh when she was born, Mike?
She was, you know, we didn't get a weight on her for a couple of weeks because we were giving her a lot of quality time with Mom. But very likely between 125 and 140.
120, so she's definitely probably doubled her weight.
Certainly doubled her weight or more.
Hey Jennifer, so we have slowly introduced Juna and Mom Tenzing to the different yards, and they have to go through a couple different hallways and shift doors to do that, but she is out in the big public facing yard. We call it yard 2 here. It's to the right of the elephant parlor, and they're really enjoying it. We have some video up of her first day out there, and she's really enjoying the new space, the new kind of area. What do you think? How do you think she reacted, Chris, to that first day outside?
Juna's doing great. It's Tenzing that's having a little bit more of a time transitioning, and that's just natural. Tenzing kind of does Tenzing stuff on her own time, and so that's why we're taking this time now with less people, obviously, to be able to actually acclimate her properly to the yard.
So the last time we were in here, Juna was small enough to kind of get between these bollards. Can she still?
No more. And with her weight right now, she's getting a little spicy too. So it's probably better that she's not in here with us anymore. We can do all that we need to do. Training her to come up alongside the bollards. In fact, today was her very first vaccination, and she did that really well.
So if you missed that, today was Juna's first vaccination. Really big milestone for her, which means she was calm and presented for one.
Yep, she just came along the side and we just rubbed her and we got it in her real quick and she didn't even react.
Inger's wondering, in what language does Juna mean treasure?
It is in the Nepalese language.
So it's that Nepalese culture dialect. How long does it take? How long will it be before Juna is full grown?
Oh gosh. So for female greater one-horn rhinos, typically it's around age 5.
So age 5. So she has quite a long way to go. Abby has a great question. Has she met Bandu or seen him, or has he seen her?
Yes, so they have seen each other. Now that we're trying to get baby out to the yard, we have stud pens where Bandu actually has visual access to them. It's quite funny. Bandu got very excited when he saw Tenzing and Juna the first time, and now it's like his own quarantine TV. He likes to just stare and look at them with adoration.
Alexis is wondering what vaccines we gave to Juna.
We gave her a West Nile vaccination, and then next up will be tetanus.
So West Nile, and then the next one will be tetanus. How much is Juna eating now, and what is she eating?
So right now Juna is still mostly doing her mother's milk, but she is starting to nibble on, you saw her nibbling on some leaves, And so I believe she's starting to get more teeth in. So she's actually more inquisitive in what goes in that mouth. And so we're softening up some pellets, which her mom typically gets in her diet. And we're trying to offer her that. She's not a fan of mashed bananas anymore.
Babies, they change so quickly.
They do.
Juna wants to say hello.
Little tiny items like little pieces of apple and pear are some different things that we're trying with her.
Gunnar, I hope you heard that. It's mostly mama's milk, but little bits of mashed up apple, pear, softened pellets of grain that mom might get. She's starting to get those teeth. You can see her nibbling on some browse there. That's probably more of just like a teething behavior than an actual hunger eating.
She can get some of these leaves. She can chew up, mash up pretty good with the roof of her mouth.
There you go.
Because the roof of her mouth is very strong.
The roof.
But as far as real teeth, she still has those two lower incisors that have come in. They've gotten a little bit bigger. They're almost like this big.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Mike is wondering if she gets baths. We've had some videos of her getting those baths, playing with the sprinkler. Is that still one of her favorite things?
It's one of her favorite things. This species of rhino is actually the most water-loving species, and Juna absolutely adores her baths.
Look at Juna checking out her name there. Logan wants to know, is Tenzing a good mom?
Tenzing is an amazing mother. She is doing such a great job with her first calf, and we couldn't be prouder or happier with her.
Someone's wondering how we give a rhino a vaccine through what looks like very thick and tough skin.
So that's a great question. And our rhinos actually have pretty soft areas under, right behind their shoulder. So that's actually where we're going for, is kind of right in that
That
spot
area.
right up there.
Perfect.
And same thing with Juna. And it's only a very tiny amount, like 1 ml, that we need to get into her. But for Tenzing, typically it's right in here.
So that's where you can give a rhino a vaccine.
Right here.
And Tenzing reacted fine to that because she's normal to that touch behavior. We train them. That's actually a good example of what we do. We don't just go in there with a needle. We start
working for weeks with Juna.
Yes, we start very slow, baby steps. Just get her to come over, reward her, allow her to touch, allow the touch, and then a reward.
So just touch for young animals is actually very rewarding, and it is for Juna as well.
So you said Juna's getting a little spicy. Can you tell us a little bit more about her personality?
She is. It comes with the age that she's at. So typically when rhino calves are reaching about 2 months, they're getting much more confident in their surroundings and in their abilities to basically move. So she's climbing stuff. She's running quite a bit. If we pile the wood chips in the back into a nice big mound, she loves to climb on top of that. So with that comes a little bit more of a I'm a big girl now attitude.
Yes, she's a 2-month three-nager.
Yes. Yes, I'm sure any mother can appreciate that.
Yes, Miles is 5 and Ryder's 8. They'd like to know how long it will take her horn to grow in fully.
So it'll probably take a good, I would say, couple of years. Probably a good 3 years.
A good 3 years. So just a couple years shy of when she's full grown. So that horn will grow kind of on pace with the rest of her. Let's see. Oh, Mandy wants to know how much Mama T weighs.
So we just weighed Tenzing last week, and she was around 4,000. So she's dropped.
Okay.
Some weight.
Tenzing is around 4,000 pounds. So she got a leg up on Juna. So we've seen some videos of Juna sort of going nose to nose with mom, pushing, playing.
And that's all part of her growing confidence.
Does Juna still sleep a lot?
She does. It's not as much as the first month, for sure. But they do still have that period of time between around 10:30 and probably 2 that they're kind of down and resting. And actually, for rhinos in general, they're typically more active in the morning, and then again in the late afternoon.
What a great look. She was kind of taking in the drawing there on the
was.
wall.
Do you like your name? Yeah.
I think she likes. I think she probably just likes being called something.
Yes. Other than
Now
baby.
it sometimes takes a while to get our animals names, but we're happy when we get to call them something. What have some of the nicknames been that we've been calling her?
Oh, I've been calling her Junebug.
Oh, that's very cute. I'm gonna call her Junebug now too. Leslie's wondering, how long do babies stay playful?
You know, rhinos tend to keep playfulness with them even as they're adults. For the calf, she will be super playful, and she'll in fact get even more playful as she gets stronger and stronger. So this is a really great time through the first year and a half, 2 years.
Catherine's wondering if adult rhinos get vaccines as well.
Yes, absolutely, and they get the exact same that Juna is getting.
So I just want to remind everyone who's just joining, Juna is the winning name for our calf. I'm sure you can tell that just by looking and the way we've been talking about her. But we raised $39,000 to help save rhinos here and in the wild. $5,000 of that is going right to the International Rhino Foundation. So thank you so much. Even if you voted for Tali or Pemba, just know that you played a huge role in supporting Denver Zoo in a really difficult time. And that money also went to a great cause with the International Rhino Foundation. So thank you for that. But Juna was the winner. She had about $13,000 plus in votes. Tali and Pemba just could not keep up. So it is Juna all day. So how long would a baby rhino stay with her mother in the wild?
Typically the calf interval for a wild rhino is usually every about 3-4 years.
3 to 4 years.
Yep. So calf usually done being weaned around 2 years, and then mom is pregnant already by then, and then again 16-month gestation on top of that. So.
But here at the zoo, we'll probably keep Juna much longer than that, or?
Yes, so Juna definitely is in our Greater One Horn Stud Book, National Stud Book now. Her name is in there. She already has the stud book number. So Juna probably will definitely stay with us at least until 2 or so. There are certain things, she has to learn a lot from mom before she's ready to go on to another facility.
What age was Tenzing when she came to Toyota Elephant Passage?
She was 4.
She was 4. So it takes a while. So we're going to have a lot of time to enjoy with Juna. A long ways off, but Juna could actually breed with Bandu, correct? Possibly? They're not related?
They're not related. That's right. Not related.
Zariah is 6, and she wants to know what rhinos in the wild eat.
That's a great question. So for this species of rhino, they are typically considered a grazing rhino, so they are going to eat lots and lots of grass. But they also have the really cool function of having that prehensile lip, so they actually can also eat browse, so branches and leaves.
She got the little zoomies there.
She got the zoomies.
She really are rhinos fast in the wild? Are they known for being a very fast animal?
They can run about 30 miles an hour. You will not outrun a rhino.
You hear that, everyone? You will not outrun a rhino, which is part of the reason we like this protected contact, because she is very sweet and so is Mama, but for both of our safety, it's best that we have some distance. How old is Tenzing? Abby's wondering.
Tenzing is 12.
Tenzing is 12. Angela's wondering. I feel like I'm seeing more of Juna trying to be closer to mom. I think those first couple rhino updates we did, she was more independent, coming towards us. Yes. But is she staying a little closer to mom now, and why?
She is. I just think she also is just the first couple weeks, first month. I think she was really interested in like who we are, what we are. And then as she got to know us, she was like, okay. So now she's spending a little bit more time with mom, and I think that's also probably because because she's starting to go off on her own a little bit more. So she never gets farther than 10, 12 feet away from.
So when we reopen and you're back here and you're looking for Juna, which might be hard to see in our big yards of Toyota Elephant Passage, but look for Mom.
Look for Mom and baby will be right there.
Look for Mama and Juna will be right there. Calvin is 4. He wants to know what the bumps are on their skin.
So that's a really great question. So this species of rhino actually looks like their armor plate. And we believe that they have all this bumpy skin. And if you look where that patterning occurs, it actually is protecting really vital parts of their body. And so this species has the 2 lower incisors that they actually use to fight with. So these teeth can get anywhere from 2 to 3 inches in length, and they can get very, very sharp. So when these rhinos fight for territory or for breeding, that's how they're fighting. They're not using their horns like the other rhinos. They're actually using their mouths to actually slash and bite.
Oh wow! So their horns aren't for that. Then what are the purpose does the horn serve?
The horn is definitely, they can use it to fight. But in your African species of rhino, they have those really nice long big horns. They actually use those more in combat than this species. And this is also why this species actually has the smaller horn. Again, habitat. These guys are found in really kind of riverine, floodplain areas in India and Nepal. 10-foot high elephant grass. So they're in a typically an area where a smaller horn is going to do them better than having a big, long thing on the end of their nose.
Wow, I don't know if I ever knew that. Taya's 8, and she's very curious about how much a rhino drinks in a day.
Well, I would say for Juna, she is nursing probably, probably a good 7 to 8 times a day now. That's actually a little bit down from when she was first born. Tenzing will drink a couple times during the day, and when they're drinking, she'll actually be at the drinker for a couple minutes.
Wow. Angela, 37, wants to know, do rhinos have the same internal organs as a human, or are they like cows with their 3 stomachs, or they have a rumen pouch or something like that?
That's interesting. So for these guys, they are in the same family as horses, and horses are basically a hindgut digestive system. So they basically have all the same organs as we do, but their intestinal tract is so much longer than ours for that hindgut digestive system to work. So they have lots of bacteria in that. That's also why these guys have to always, usually continually eat. Same thing with horses, because they always have to have something going through that big stomach, or else they could run into problems such as colic. You could actually have a gut twist. So that's why any horse owners out there know that they're feeding their horses at regular intervals. And for all of our pachyderms, we do the same thing.
All right, so Eva's wondering how we got in there to do the chalk. They were just in a different stall. We have a bunch of areas like this. This is just one area of Toyota Elephant Passage that you're looking at. This is not all the space they have. Toyota Elephant Passage is made up of 5 yards, spanning 10 acres of Denver Zoo's 86 acres, so it's quite a large habitat. But talk about why we can't just let her out into the big yard in one day, and why we really have to work up to that and start in smaller spaces and move up.
So the reason being also is because, oh gosh, she's just being so cute right now. Is obviously Juna's only 2 months old, and believe it or not, this baby rhino can get sunburned. Okay, we live at a mile high, and this species tends and can get sunburned easily as calves, so we have to pulse her time out into the yard. Also, for Tenzing, it's just not right from this stall out into the yard. So we have several different areas that we actually have to get Tenzing and the calf transferred through, And Tenzing hasn't been through these areas in quite some time now, having the baby. So we have to get Tenzing used to going through all these areas as well. And we want to do it in a safe way to make sure Tenzing's comfortable taking that calf through each different stall and then out into our Rhino stud pen, which she had access today too. And then for the big leap out into the yard. And even when she gets out in the yard, which she has been out there 2 times now, Tenzing hasn't settled quite down yet out in that yard. And so we just don't lock her out. We actually give her access back into safe areas that she feels more comfortable in. And that is absolutely natural for a new mom. They have a lot to worry about. Their focus is on their calf and making sure that everything's safe and okay for that calf.
Yeah, so we're just looking at one area of
That's
a
right.
very large
Very
space they
large
have
space.
access to. But it's just nicer for us to show her off when we can get closer like
Yes.
this and have her in one area as opposed to trying to catch her far in the corner of one of the other yards. So that's why we're in here.
What are you doing?
Look at her, she's posing right in front of her new name. Susie says, it reminds me of a playful puppy.
Yes, that's exactly. That's exactly.
But it's
But
a pretty
300,
special.
over 300
Yeah,
pounds.
300. I mean, she doesn't. Oh, nice drool, Tenzing.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That looks great. Thank you for that. Tenzing is kind of hiding Juna there. Yeah, you're just not gonna let me get in there. So, how big can a rhino's horn get?
So this species horn is not going to get very big. So the biggest horn I've seen on a greater one horn is, maybe a foot,
Getting some scratchies in.
foot in length.
A foot long, and then
Yeah.
they can rub that on surfaces,
They
and that's
do.
what makes it look different. So
They
we get a
do.
lot of questions always wondering if we've trimmed Tenzing's horn to look
No.
like that. That's just what she's done.
That's what she has done. So rhinos, when they get around water and they get that horn wet, they love to rub it on things. Rudy, our male black rhino, he actually shapes himself as well, and he does a really lovely job. And so you'll see all the rub marks here on the bollards. That's horn rub right there.
Yeah.
Go, Juna, go!
She's really taking it to those wood chips. She's really, there she goes. So there you go. Juna is her name.
That's
and
why we don't go in with her.
yes, that's why she can be pretty fast and she can come up, and we don't really want her bumping into us like that. But she was really having a great time there. Look at her running back and forth. Hi, Rachel. We kind of answered this. We couldn't get a weight on her for a few weeks after she was born, but we estimate between 125 and 140 pounds. So she has well now doubled her weight because she's a little over 300 pounds. So how many pounds a day would you say she's gaining?
Anywhere from 2 to 3 pounds.
2 to 3 pounds a day. Alexa says, so we kind of compared their internal systems to horses.
Yep.
Do they generate heat when they eat the way horses do?
Yes, more than likely. Rhinos don't.
You're good.
So yeah, rhinos, a lot of people don't know that, but rhinos do not sweat. So that's why mud and water is so important to these guys. So if you come out in the summer and you can't find our rhinos, you're gonna find this species of rhino in the pools. That's why we made the pools so big, and or they're covering themselves in mud. So that's actually how they regulate their temperatures.
How much weight did Tenzing gain during pregnancy? That's a really good question.
So Tenzing gained probably just a little over 350 pounds.
All right. And there was another really good question. Oh, hi, Aisha. Juna's father is actually a male greater one-horned named Jontu, and he is from Omaha's Henry Dorley Zoo and Aquarium. Tenzing and Bandu just weren't ready to mate, and we really wanted to make sure Tenzing could have a baby, and we're so happy, and so we got sperm from that male greater one-horned rhino, and with the help of crew from Cincinnati Zoo, Dr. Monica Stoops, and Denver Zoo's own Dr. Annika Moresco. We did artificial insemination in November of 2018, and then Tenzing was pregnant for 15 months. So, short story is Juna's father doesn't live here. So, there you go. A lot of people are saying we should have named her Zoomy.
Zoomy, yeah.
Zoomy is a good... She has so much energy now. Is she still getting those afternoon naps?
Yes.
So this is kind of her post-nap.
This is post-nap.
She loves to run circles around Mom. Does Tenzing get tired or irritated or kind of winded from all this energy?
She definitely gets to a point where she has enough and she'll just go lay down. That's when it gets interesting because then Juna will actually climb on her. So otherwise, she really is a very patient mother. I'm gonna get you, Juna.
I think parents will really relate to that.
Yes.
And really understand. I mean, it's like having a newborn all of a sudden can start running.
Oh yes, yes, and has a mind of their own.
Yeah. So I think Tenzing just walked by. She had some of that pink chalk on her side from rubbing up against it again. That is totally fine. The chalk is safe for our rhinos. Yes, Nancy, she is getting zoomier as she gets bigger. She's got those legs and she knows how to use them. She's training for the marathon. Hi, Brittany. I'll let Chris explain the meaning behind Juna.
Juna actually means treasure, and that is actually a Nepalese word. So because these animals are found in Nepal and India, we stuck with names that actually were from both of those cultures.
Has Juna figured out that she can't fit through here? Does she still try?
There are occasions when she does, but she really can't fit through here. Through our slide gate, we thought she still could fit through, but she can't. She's gotten too wide.
She's a little wide load.
Yeah.
Is Juna's skin getting tougher and more kind of that armored thickness as she gets older?
Yes, definitely. Even from last month, in choosing our place where we were going to vaccinate, that also lent to that decision. She's not as soft and smushy as she was when those first couple weeks.
They grow up so fast.
They do, and she actually had her first mud bath too.
Oh.
On Monday.
All right. Alexis is wondering what Tenzing's name means.
Tenzing was named after the Sherpa that actually helped. What's his name? Sir Hillary. When he climbed Everest. So
Tenzing is actually named for a real person.
A real person.
Very cool. So look into that. Google that. Hi, Kyle. Yes, we do think she is so cute. So I think we've had enough time with Juna today. We'll certainly be posting plenty more. Hi, Tammy. So now Juna does have access to the big public yards that you'll see when you walk through Toyota Elephant Passage. It will depend on weather and how Mom is doing and how baby are doing on the day, whether or not she's out. But we hope that with the weather getting nicer, she can be out more often and really enjoy that space. So we can't guarantee it when you come by, but we certainly hope so. So yes, Juna, for anyone who's just joining us, that is our rhino calf's name. Thank you to the amazing donors who helped us raise $39,000 for rhino conservation here at Denver Zoo and in the wild. $5,000 of that goes to the International Rhino Foundation, but that other $34,000 helps us so much. So I know a lot of people were voting for Pimba and Tali, but Juna was the clear far and away winner. Thank you to everyone who donated and voted. We appreciate it so much. We are in Toyota Elephant Passage, which is brought to you by your hometown Toyota stores. They make this amazing exhibit possible. So thank you very much to them. Let's get a little last shot of Juna. So now when you see Rhino updates, you'll be seeing us call her Juna, and we think it's a great name. It was Chris's #1 choice. And Chris didn't just wait 15 months for Juna to arrive. She waited 27 years. So we are really, really happy to be able to finally announce that we're calling this little one Juna. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for the people who donated today during today's live. We are still closed, so we still need your help. So if you can and are able, donations will always be running through these lives. You can also donate on our website, denverzoo.org, to the emergency fund. Tenzing says hello as well. This is my daughter, Juna. So, Chris, thank you so much. Thank you to all the viewers. If you missed any of this and you have questions and you want to rewatch it later, this will be up on our YouTube page and our Denver Zoo Zoo to You virtual safari landing site. So thank you. I'm going to leave you all with Juna.